another movie review, and I'll be reviewing Death Factory. And if you remember my last video blog, I reviewed the Death Factory, Bloodlettering, which I did not know that it was a sequel to the first movie, which I found out. So I just had to read the original one, and the original one had Tiffany Sheepis playing the killer this time, who was the original Alexia, which the second character in part 2 also named Alexia also, so it was kind of weird. But for me to see part 2 and then part 1 after, so let me just say that part 1 is fucking good, man. It has the blood, it has the gore, and Tiffany Sheepis, I mean, the claw and the fantasy is not much as detailed as the one in part 2, but still it was really good, you know. It was just a typical horror, and it's an independent movie, and it's a good independent movie. And the thing is that it's like college kids went to a factory, you know, sex, party, have fun, you know, typical horror style party people, you know, in all the horror movies we all know of. And of course, Tiffany Shepherd's in the factory killing them. That's all it is about. Plus, you got that hidden twist plotline story, just like in part 2, the hidden plot story. Part 1 also has it too. I don't want to spoil that, of course, but all in all, for an independent horror movie, it's pretty good, you know. And sadly to say, I did heard about this movie before, Death Factory, but I didn't pay so much attention to it, you know, because I really don't watch independent horror. I do watch them, but not like constantly all the time. So I'm glad I finally spotted it and paid attention to it for once. I wish I paid attention before, but I didn't until I watched part 2. But all in all, Death Factory part 1 is good. It's not bad. But I like, to be honest, I like part 2 more. But you gotta, like I said, watch part 1 and part 2, then part 2. And don't make the same mistake as I watched part 2 first and then part 1. But this is worth your time and effort, so trust me. And since I'm here, let me just show this like this. Here we go. Death Factory, Death Factory Part 1 with Tiffany Shepherd, and Death Factory Bloodlettering, which is Part 2, by the way. So now you know, and watch it, check it out.